we're going to compare how Illinois ranks among the 50 states in a broad variety of metrics. The genesis of this idea was very simple. When you're in the legislature, people come to you with colorful 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper that have as their primary goal convincing you to do something, and the means of convincing you is that it says Illinois is number 1 at something or Illinois is number 50 at something. And we get these all the time, and they're often contradictory. And so I just stopped believing them at some point, and I thought it would make a lot more sense to just learn on our own, gather data without trying to prove a point, work hard to make sure the data was as accurate as possible, as unbiased in its source as possible, and was answering the right question as much as possible. And so we thought we would try this. And you might ask, why rank the state? What is that about? After all, let's say you're ranking the states in poverty, and you find out that last year Maryland got poorer, and so we went up in our ranking. That's not really much to celebrate about. And indeed, the ranking is an imperfect metric, but here's why I think it's relevant. Number one, as you study these trends, you learn what policies maybe should be emulated and which ones should not. But you also learn what information is legitimately comparative, right? A lot of what we hear when we think about what Illinois is or isn't doing right regards questions about business climate, questions about migration patterns. What are we doing to attract people here? Should people be expected to want to stay? And as important as the absolute numbers are, for that specific circle of questions, we felt that the comparison was also very valuable. And so that's what drove the interest in doing this. And so here goes. I hope you find it interesting.